Hello, everybody. Welcome back for more NACE USF Gold Smash Bros. Content. I'm so excited to get us started off for this semester.
I'm very excited too. So we're gonna swap right in.
Yeah, we're going straight to game. I'm Benjamin. I'm joined here by Sophie, and we're looking at some Inkling versus King K. Rool. Now, I know for USF, I'd imagine, knowing that Inkling skin, we are looking at Mew, and that will be the Lucida tag. Is another one of our players, so that is definitely the USF.
Yeah, I definitely got confused there because I'm so used to Lucina being Robin.
Yeah, I think they're all playing off of her switch, which is would explain that a lot. I think they're doing a lag test actually. Is this is not?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Doing a little bit of testing here. Not actual gameplay. Although it is interesting that perhaps they do have a K. Rool on their team. Something to keep in mind. I know K. Rool is one of those characters definitely very low on the tier list, but on Wi-Fi maybe becomes a lot scarier.
That's true.
I imagine this lag test won't take too long, but that's pretty much it. I know this is going to be our first weekly match for NACE. I know we have a couple new people to talk about on the gold roster. Maybe we could talk about that while we're waiting for the actual match to start.
For the new peeps, I'm not sure. You might have to elaborate on
Okay,
that.
no.
But I do remember Minimaxify.
Yes, he's still there.
He's still there. I know Lucy is new.
Well, Lucy is technically new.
Yeah.
She's been around, but she wasn't able to be on a roster, I think, for credit reasons last semester. But she's probably, I think we had a PR for
number
our weekly
1?
tournaments. She was number 2 on the PR, but then the number 1 player left. Like he either graduated or got another job. So she
technically
is
number 1.
Technically the best USF Smash player. I know it can get pretty competitive at the top there. It's not super clear cut, but she definitely deserves it. She's an incredible player.
Yep, I agree. Seeing her play is always really fun.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
And then lastly, it would be Vidon, who, for those of you that don't know, Vidon is he was a member of USF Green last semester, also because he didn't fulfill some credit requirements to be on gold. He was more than good enough. He took green, now with help, of course, but he took green to win, I believe it was Division D. They won their division last semester. It was a really big thing for them. Shout-outs to Vidon, Anomaly, Munasiri, Barato. Oh, no, who am I going to forget? Nink. I'm sorry if I've forgotten you. I think there's 1 or 2 more on that roster, but that was like a really big deal. And now Vidon is back on gold, and he's a Shulk player, and that's like
I do remember
he's crazy.
I don't know. I'm just excited to see Minimaxify Stubber again.
Yeah,
his
the
little
mid
Mew
brawler.
Yeah, that was always really fun to see. Last semester when Smash was being streamed, but
a little bit.
And I know I think they lost Black Lemonade.
Yeah, so he was the one who was number 1 on the USF PR. Yeah. And he sadly has left us. He still comes out to our weeklies. Great guy. He beat me in bracket on Tuesday. I mean, such as to be expected. That's all right. He won the whole thing actually. I was rooting for him, so that's great. But we are getting into match here. It is going to be the Inkling once again against the K. Rool. So we're gonna see if you can start us off real strong.
They're both matching. Sorry, I just had to say that.
No, they got the
I noticed
yellow.
that first. So who's playing the Inkling?
So Inkling would be Mew from the side of USF. Now K. Rool, I don't really know. I'm not familiar with the tags and anything. Okay. I wasn't sure. Are we doing another lag test? Nobody's really throwing out any moves.
Oh, I think they're emoting. They're ready?
I have no idea what to make of this. And a dash attack comes out. Now they're actually going to play. And Mew immediately going to get an insane combo off getting him off stage. Yeah, this is the fear of playing heavyweight against somebody who's as good as Mew, especially with these combos.
I was gonna say this matchup is just, I feel like it's one-on-one just because like Inkling is so fast and I feel like K. Rool's so heavy, but at the same time K. Rool just hits hard.
Yeah,
so he can break up that damage.
I think Mew was really good at staying agile. Already getting up to 142%. He's doing a really good job, not letting K. Rool's projectiles bother too much. And there's the up air, the confirm. He has so many confirms in up air that he can hit, and immediately getting USF off the great start.
Yeah, he's using the bomb a lot, honestly, just to keep K-Rool away from him, kind of spacing him out. Really impressive, getting that ink on him, trying to get the damage. Oh, they're already almost at 80%.
Yeah, absolutely. Using the bomb play as a tool to make sure that you can't just get zoned out by the crown and the big gun.
Yeah. Oh.
He outranges it. K-Rool, of course, can use his counter, which becomes a reflector on projectiles, but it's a very slow move, and it allows you to get a different attack in when he uses it.
Yeah, and it just looks like, K-Rool can't get a break. Inkling just keeps on coming in.
Even with the super armor there, protecting him from that roller, which would have buried him. However, we are seeing a dash attack 158%. He's going to want to take this stock really quickly before any more damage gets racked on. I'm sure you can smell the 2-stock, something that you really want to get in the crew battle, which, for those of you that don't know how the crew battle works, I'll do a little bit more of explaining it after this battle ends.
Using his own grab, try to throw him back off stage, and oh, he makes it back up. He's trying to use the cannonball to kind of just make space between them, but it's just not working. The bomb kind of outranges the crown.
See a little bit more you there, finding his opening. Because once you get at that percent, really, there's no need to hit him with anything else other than something that's going to kill.
Yeah.
Already getting the grab into the bomb, which is going to completely cover an ink. And already so much percent being tapped off, and he's trapped on this ledge. It's just exactly where you don't want to be as K-Rool here.
Yeah. It's kind of hard for K-Rool to get back. Oh, and he rolled
just
back.
Really good to get away from that bomb ledge trap there.
Yeah. Honestly, it's just kind of hard for K-Rool to engage other than his dash. And he's not really hitting his projectiles as well, just because he's playing
Yeah.
It's a little difficult.
Absolutely, and so much percent. K-Rool's going to want to get some big attack. Oh, what a parry there. Doesn't get the stomp. That could have been interesting, maybe an early stock if he had gotten a parry into a smash attack, but I do think he's got some pretty good mash. Would have been tough.
146%. He's almost dead. Like, K-Rool's just so beefy.
Yeah, really.
It's going to take a while, maybe. If he gets him near this edge, though, possibly.
He's so good at timing those bombs. Right, trapping with him. There's the there. And Mew is going to only lose 1 stock.
Actually, really impressive.
No, it's it. So what this means in the sense of the whole crew battle is, I'm going to explain it now. So there's 4 players on each team. Now, each person has 3 stocks. So that means that in total, both teams have 12 lives going into the crew battle. So what that means is, now that we've played the first game, Mew took 3 stocks off the K-Rool, but only lost 1. So that means right now the score is 11-9 in USF's favor. Now, at the start of the next game, they're going to send their next player in.
Yeah.
And what Mew is going to have to do is, on the start, he's going to have to SD once because he lost that stock last battle to the K-Rool.
Yeah.
Now, then they'll just play it out like normal, and then they'll continue trading lives until one person loses them all, and then the next person from that team goes. And then once one of the teams is out of people, out of lives, that's the end, and that's game 1, and we get to do it all again in a best of 3.
That's what I like about crew battles, because at the end of the day, it's all about strategy too. Like, you get to choose which players go in first, which players go in last, you know, trying to see, like, oh, I know the other team is going to play this character first. Maybe I can counter pick them or something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's the fun in it, I think. Always kind of on your toes and guessing what the other team or what you want to do. And
yeah, definitely. Are we going to go to a quick break here? I saw a little bit of commotion from the other side. No, I guess not. I know, while we have a little bit of a break here, explain the crew battle. I have to bring up, there were CECC qualifiers.
Oh, yeah.
This weekend.
Yeah.
And our gold team got to play. They needed top 8 to advance to the next stage, or if they advance from this top 8 stage, I believe they get to go to a LAN. Now, today it was just online, or it was Saturday, rather. Saturday was online, and they played, and they had so many super close battles, and it all culminated in a winner-take-all. Winner advances to the next stage. Loser goes home against who else but UCF, and other rivals. And it went down. UCF, a great team. Have to give them respect.
That's true.
But went down to last stock, game 3. Last hit. Both players at super high percents, and Lucida clutched it out.
It was so fun to watch that, actually.
Yeah.
If you follow our Twitter at USF_esports, we have a clip of him. He was filming it.
Yeah.
But it's when
it was a bit
Lucida
shoddy
won.
camera work, but it was fun.
Yeah, and they were all screaming. It was really nice actually to see.
It's on our Instagram as well.
Yeah,
that's reposted.
That's what we like to see here. Very fun.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So top 8's a big deal though.
Oh,
yeah?
definitely in the South region, I believe. Now, I will see how well that success translates to our league success, but you'd think, you know, similar rosters, I think it would be pretty much the same.
Yeah, essentially.
Now, we are going to go over to a short break now. I believe there's a bit of a delay between the next match, so we're going to catch you right after this. And we are back. It is a Mr. Game & Watch pick coming in now.
I'm really excited to see Mr. Game & Watch. It's always so fun and satisfying to see him hit those nines on the hammer.
You know, it may be fun to watch, not fun to play against. That's what I'll say.
That's true.
Hopefully, maybe somebody like you has a lot more experience, although right away already getting caught in a little bit of a combo, that up B being a great combo breaker.
It's going to be harder for you to engage with Mr. Game & Watch because of all the projectiles Mr. Game & Watch has, especially the bacon, little pan thing.
Yeah, you know, he has good vertical movement, to be fair. And
Yeah.
I think in this stage you can kind of move around. It is definitely one of those things where if you get caught on the ledge in the wrong spot, it could definitely get really annoying. But right there, getting caught by the roller into the up smash, only taking 49%. This is a really great thing to... He's almost equalized in this game, and USF are already a player up.
That is such a beautiful play by Mew. I love to see it, the roll into the up smash.
Yeah, and
the classic.
It is one thing I'm saying, it's annoying to play against Game & Watch. I'm sure RMC are really not enjoying fighting Inkling right about now. That roller move, just we're seeing it again. It's so strong. Look at how much damage he's tacked up. Game & Watch you wouldn't even know he's playing the the bluish alt. He looks completely yellow.
Yeah. I love how Mew utilizes the ink usage too. I mean, he's always making sure his opponent is covered in ink, you know?
And he does well to manage his ink tank refill. Like you never see him run out of ink when he's trying to use a move that requires a lot of it.
Ooh.
And right there, using his shield in a really good way there. And wow, I'm surprised that roller didn't connect. Uses the fact that he knows that the Game & Watch is going to want to try to absorb the projectile, trying to take opportunity to use the roller to trap him again, which certainly would kill at this percent.
Wow, the offstage ink gun, actually, crazy play, but I love to see it. I love to see how he uses the bomb, then the roller.
I mean, wow, see how he timed that? If Game & Watch stayed on the ledge there, that bomb would have been timed perfectly to knock him out. Can't really do much on the upswing of Game & Watch's up B.
Game & Watch finally being able to get back on stage, but the bombs are just too much.
I'm surprised that one didn't kill, honestly.
Yeah,
170% now. And maybe I spoke too soon because he lost a jump or something.
Yeah.
Thought he had it. And already Mew hasn't lost a stock against this Game & Watch yet.
Oh, Mr. Game & Watch is using his verticals. Oh, and then you can't touch the ground.
Finally getting down, getting a jab. Ooh, and then another catch. Oh, wow. Good catch with the up B in the Game & Watch there, trying to not get grounded by the roller.
Yeah, Game & Watch kind of turning yellow. Oh, not completely yellow. It's not looking good for him. I mean, 148 is just only going to take like one hit.
Yeah, even if you were going to, lose this, you definitely want to take the stock here if you're RMC. It's one of those things where you just got to hope. This is the raid boss, right? Of course, USF has many very good players. But yeah, this is definitely looking really, really good for the Bulls.
I definitely think putting Mew first was a good idea. Trying to get all the stocks that you can early so that later on, you can capitalize off of that. And it's not like he can't hit those hammers either. It's not looking
Shield
good.
got so low, but he knew that it wasn't in danger of breaking. Game Watch.
It kind of scared me there.
Yeah, no, you can get out of that just about. But Mew's playing this so patiently here, like not getting caught by so many of these fast, like panic options, I suppose you could call them from Game & Watch, out of shield or otherwise. But of course the grab here, Game & Watch doesn't really have a kill throw, even at 169%. He isn't going to get the KO there.
Now they're just kind of spacing each other out. It's honestly just like one hit, kills all, so.
Yeah, you definitely want to take that in that back air. Will, in fact, do that. Now, there's a chance. You mentioned it earlier. I don't know if you were jinxing it or not, but the 9, it is definitely not outside the realm of possibility that Game & Watch can bring this all the way back. 86% isn't even that much in the grand scheme of things. Already gotten Mew up to 49, perhaps not playing as patiently as he was on his previous stock. Ooh. Oh, but of course, and that's going to do it. Wow, maybe some... Wow, I thought he would be able to mash out of that, but just barely not. I think he did manage to do it, but it was too late at that point. The up smash was out. And Inkling takes another person out.
Yeah, the roller into the up B is just... I mean, up smash is just crazy. It's kind of unbeatable. I mean, there was one point where Mr. Game & Watch was mashing his up B and trying to, like, get out with the parachute, but, like, it's just, it leaves you open, so then it's like, what more can you do? Yeah,
I mean, Mew was picking his spots really, really well there.
Yeah.
I thought especially on his previous stock, got up to a ridiculously high percent, but not even, like leading up to that, he was playing so patiently, taking all the time that he needed, and he has taken 6 stocks all on his own already.
Oh, my gosh.
And he has a chance to take some more now. We're going to see the third player coming out for RMC.
I want to see what RMC does after this game, because I mean, it's either they think that that USF is going to play Mew again, and then they're going to have to like expect that, or USF does the fake out and play someone else.
Yeah, I mean, you really don't know. And the thing is, even if you know, it's one of those things where if you know the train is coming, is there a way? Do you have the tools? I mean, Mew really is like that good. Of course, we'll have to see what the other characters coming in are like. I did really like the Game & Watch at the end of that game. Did get Mew to a decent percent on that last stock before ultimately he did fall. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, I did like how he utilized like his uppies and stuff. Like, keep on not uppy. Oops. Up A. But he kept on utilizing the little key, and it's just like, you kind of can't really escape from that. It's really hard.
Yeah,
honestly,
he was doing well the space.
Yeah.
But we're gonna cut to a quick break, and we'll see what character they come out with very soon.
Okay.
And it is going to be a Sora coming out for RMC here.
I love the Sora image where he's just staring into your soul, but and
You
then
here are going to have to SD twice just to account for the crew battle rules. It is now 6-10 in favor of USF.
yeah.
Yep, and here they go right after the taunt, and immediately putting on a lot of pressure here.
What Mew really has to focus on is just getting this one stock without losing his, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, he's more than done his job at this
yeah.
point.
If he can just use his last stock to take one off, then I think that'd be
Oh,
pretty good.
oh, wow, I'm surprised that roller didn't connect. Of course, knowing you, I don't think he's going to be satisfied with just that. He's going to be trying to take 2 or more.
This might be a little harder because I think Sora has just so much projectile and mobility, it might be a bit difficult.
A little bit of DLC privilege, perhaps.
Yeah.
That I'd call it.
That's not true.
It's definitely true. Already getting up to 99%.
Ooh,
Taking the lead.
it's kind of just a back and forth right
Oh,
now.
and I don't know
the
about
grab.
that down smash, and immediately just barely not getting the up air there. And that up is going to do it, and wow. All right.
Yeah,
Maybe we see the Sora lead next game if they
that's true.
found a little inkling answer. Of course, I wouldn't count Mew out quite that fast if they were to play both from 3 stocks, but
Yeah.
that was a really strong showing from the Sora. I'm impressed.
Yeah, the Sora just went in there, wasn't scared, and there wasn't really much Mew can do. But I feel like there's also a mental, and when it comes to these type of games, like where you have one stock, it's like, you know, it kind of makes it seem like it's more difficult, and when you have one stock, you're kind of playing more defensively.
Yeah, yeah.
So it can get a little
Yeah,
stressful at times.
I didn't sense the same patience that I saw against the game
Yeah,
launch.
I was gonna say.
But of course, at this point, again, he has more than done his
Yeah.
job. It is now 6-9 in favor of the Bulls, an entire extra player advantage. So that means that the next match we're going to see is going to be more of a standard, just a regular game.
Just a regular
3-3.
game.
Nothing really fancy about it. The interesting thing is we are going to see what USF wants to counterpick against Sora.
That's what I was going to say.
So what do we think are best? Going through the characters, we could see Vidon on Shulk. We could see Lucida on Robin. We could see Minimax Fi on Me Brawler. I'm not sure. Wiccan. I know, you know.
We fit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Wiccan. I think Wiccan played like 4 different characters in our weekly bracket on Tuesday.
Really?
Like I think I saw a Wii Fit. I think I saw a Piranha Plant. I think I saw an
Isabel.
Yeah.
I heard.
Oh, maybe it was just. I thought he said 4. I don't know what the 4th would be, but I mean, he can full of surprises.
Yeah, it feels like you can play
Yeah.
anything.
If we see anything that we're not expecting, I guess we'll
be in for a
call it
surprise.
Wiccan, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just excited to see what the other players for USF have to offer because it's been kind of looks like Mew is stealing the show.
And we're gonna find out right after the break.
Yep.
See you in a sec. Minimaxify.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. Minimaxify is a player we're very familiar with here.
Oh, I like the fit.
Yeah, a new option for him, going straight for the side B. Like I said, usually there's the moment where a player has to SD at the start of a crew battle. None of that this time. Both players starting with three stocks. Minimaxify taking full advantage of that, catching him off guard with the side B. We are going to see that flame kick side B, the thrupper up B. I believe it's a flip kick down B. And yeah, we're gonna see in here, and immediately we're gonna see it right into the signature off the top, getting an early KO.
And it's just like impossible to get out of. It's really hard for people to kind of contest
the grab.
Rubber.
Doesn't whiff that grab. Gets the nair, gets the dash attack. Really some bread and butter stuff we're seeing.
What Sora really needs to focus on is just kind of neutralizing the game, trying to get those stock backs.
Trying to get the counter.
It's just not looking good for IMC.
Oh, charge that smash attack there. Let it rip a little bit sooner. Might have been a KO. Unfortunately, not seeing that here, and immediately we're gonna get another one.
It's just such a good, kill move. It's almost like a kill thing for him.
And Minimaxify did want to make very clear he does have other kill moves. I was talking to him about that recently. And he's like, they all just want to talk about the thrupper. But I mean, come on, man. I just saw you kill 2 times in a row off the top. Off some really nice combos into it. He knows his stuff.
It's not a bad thing to be known for. I think it's pretty cool. I mean,
no, he's got smash up smash. He's got yeah, that's about it. And he dies off the top. He has back air. There are other things. And actually, he does get he did want to make it known, he does get a decent amount of down air spikes off stage. I don't think against Sora that's really going to happen.
No.
That side B would have been huge.
Yeah. Just nearly missed that. And then Sora's kind of bringing it back a little bit. I think he's using more of his lightning and his ice just to kind of space him out, but I feel like Minimaxify is just a force you can't stop.
No, definitely not. And that side B coming in, catching the tech, and immediately the shot put going off stage, barely missing the snipe.
And Sora just has so many opportunities to get back on stage. It's just kind of so hard to get Sora like too deep.
Let's not kill with Thrupper. Challenge?
No.
Challenge no.
Challenge impossible. Challenge impossible.
Try not to kill with Thrupper challenge. Level impossible. Minimaxify taking that, only losing 1 stock in the process. USF taking even more commanding lead after the Sora looked really promising, taking the first stock off of Mew. Minimaxify comes and cleans up really nicely with 2 stocks to spare.
Very impressive of Minimaxify. I just feel like it's just so unavoidable when he's coming at you with and he throws the ball. It's just it's too.
Oh, I saw a lot of counters coming out of the Sora there a little bit, trying to catch because it really seemed like he was all over, the Sora at all times, but he timed the counter out pretty much every time. I don't think a single counter landed.
I'm not sure.
I saw a few of them. Just kind of got to wait them out and then either punish or get to a favorable position on the map. So really, really good stuff. We're gonna see the last character come out, and we're gonna see if Minimaxify can clutch it up, or if we're gonna get to see perhaps a debut, if you will, for somebody for this semester at least. For somebody like a Vidon or a Wiccan or Lucy. So we're gonna find out.
It's just looking a little bleak for the other side, just because we already have backup stocks, and it's from at that point it's hard to come back.
This team is really, really good. I love watching them play. It's I hope to see a lot more of it over the thing. But
me too.
It's not over yet. For all we know, their last player could be top player, ready for the reverse sweep. I don't know. It's possible. We're a NACE.
That's true.
We're at a really high level.
Is Steve allowed?
Steve, I believe, is allowed. So we'll see if there's a Steve. I still would trust our team with what do we have? 8 stocks left.
Yeah.
I would trust 8 stocks to get through anybody.
You never know.
We're gonna,
you never know. Don't jinx it.
Yeah, 8-3 seems pretty strong, but anything can happen. So we're gonna find out right after this. Oh, and it's going to be
Ridley.
a Ridley coming out. Another, similar to K-Rool character, very, very scary to fight. But,
there goes
yeah,
SD.
we're going to see. I know they have a little bit of experience against Ridleys. Fought one in the UCF set. I believe Cheese Capo was the tag. A very good player. And we did just barely manage to come out against that. So I think they're ready. And immediately I'm seeing why. I think this is a pretty good matchup for Knee Brawler, all things considered.
Yeah.
And right away, are we going to... Oh, he goes for the Nair. Not quite catching with the side B there. Getting off stage, but manages to get back. No problems.
I mean, Ridley's such like a big character. It's kind of hard for me to max fight miss with that one. And wow.
We're 4 for 4.
That's the 4th time.
We're counting. We are going to keep count on stream.
And he says he has other moves.
Oh. Look, he has other moves, and the other moves that are the ones that combo into Thrumper. That's what we're gonna call it.
Honestly, this is just a mental game at this point. It's like Ridley's trying to come in, trying to grab something, but it's just so hard to engage, especially when you know that you have this power force just coming at you.
Yeah, any whiffed attack, a lot of end lag on some of his moves.
And it's just so hard for Ridley to escape from them, considering
oh,
so
no.
big.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no. 5 for 5.
5 for 5 Wendy's.
All right, we're gonna 5 for 5 the biggie bag. I missed the 4 for 4. That deal just keeps getting worse and worse. Oh my god. Already tacking on 34%. It's really looking like Minimax is going to close this out. I'm not a betting man, but I wouldn't be surprised to see 6 for 6 here. That's all I'm saying. Some of our coworkers, I think, would be really eager to get the over/under on that. Going real deep. Could it be the down air? Not quite going for it. Playing it a little bit safe.
Yeah, it's just...
Maybe he's going for 6 for 6.
Oh, infinite jab there. Damn, but it's just... RMC can't catch a break. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen them be able to...
Oh, and there's the back air from... Only 5 out of 6.
Yeah,
well
honestly.
done, Minimax. He did mention back air as one of the moves.
He did it. He proved us wrong.
Closing it out for us. That is going to be game 1 with, was it 7 or 8 stocks to spare? No, 8. Yeah, he didn't lose a stock there. Clean sweep on the Ridley. I think that's a tough matchup, and a player is going to Minimax 5.
Yeah.
I can't really be blaming anybody for that. That's tough. I don't know where you go from here if you're RMC. Like...
I respect RMC for that pick, though. I mean,
no, definitely. I really, yeah. It's one of those things. I really love watching our team in full action, and I hope that we get to see some different players at the start of next game.
Hopefully.
I don't know if they can. Maybe we can after we go to break. I go and tell them. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you can't do that. I really do hope we get to see Lucy or Wiccan.
No, definitely.
Just because, like. Well, Mew stole the show, but as they should. But I don't know. I think USF has a lot more to offer as a team collectively. So, and I think it'd be really fun just to see the other matchups and stuff.
Yep. So hopefully we finish game 2 in a similar way to game 1, and we start our season off to really, really strong. So we'll see right after the break.
we're back with the Game & Watch.
Yeah, and we're back. Game & Watch is going to leave probably thinking that they would see the Inkling, but instead, we're going to see the Bowser from none other than BlazeX.
I'm excited. I mean, this isn't looking like a really good matchup for the Bowser, so.
No, definitely not. But if there's one thing that I know about Blaze is that he does not care about the matchup list or the type chart.
That's true.
Or the tier list, rather.
I expected RMC to start Game & Watch just because Game & Watch was the only one who really put up a fight against Mew's Inkling. So
Yeah, or the Sora.
that's true. Or that's probably why they expected, our Inkling to come back out. But nope, it's BlazeX Bowser. Surprise.
And immediately some great back airs, catching him off stage. Doing so much damage.
It's just hard for Bowser to get out of those because he's just so beefy.
Yeah, it's really hard for him to get a head off, but when he does, it does so much damage, so much knockback, and a parry coming out, which allows him to get even more. And he's pretty much at kill percent.
Yeah. It's just a game for the kill now.
Yeah, he likes to play very patient plays.
Going for those
swinging a lot of the side Bs out, I've noticed. Noticing a lot of holding in shield, barely not killing there with the side B, good DI.
It's looking very, that might.
No kill throws from Game & Watch still, but that back air is going to catch him and going to take the first stock.
Honestly, looking like a pretty even match. I mean, Game & Watch is just so light.
Oh, and look at that, stomps on him for the stock to even things out.
I mean, RMC might be down a little bit just because they lost so many stocks towards USF in the first game, but
they're doing really well.
Yeah, they're doing well now. I think it might bring back, morale.
Yeah, I do not think Blaze was hoping to fight against the Game & Watch, but he's holding his own.
It's just all these bombs. It's just hard for Bowser to engage. Oh no, the bacon, or whatever you call those. I call them bacon.
Yeah, I mean, I think some of it might be. There's assorted meat.
Yeah.
Doing really well to kind of keep the Bowser at bay. Of course, wow. I mean, that forward air catches him at the very, very end of the move. Charging that, always going to get punished. And immediately, I think he's going to go for a down B, and he is. I could tell, crouching at the ledge.
That was beautiful.
Catching him and grabbing onto the ledge.
Wow.
Really, really well done from BlazeX there. Oh, flamethrower coming out. Not quite able to push through those up airs from Game & Watch.
Yeah.
But still, it's one of those things where if you see Game & Watch in this percent, you think, wow, just a touch and he's going to die. But character as big as Bowser, I think he might be hanging out for a little bit longer unless he gets caught by an especially strong move.
Yeah, I think what BlazeX might just go for is just trying to
catch the roll there with an up smash that Game & Watch. It's the second time he did it. Hasn't fallen for it either time.
I like the defensive that Bowser kind of creates.
Oh, and that would have killed at 44, I know for a fact.
Yeah.
That is why Bowser is such a scary character to fight against.
Oh, no, he gets caught in fire.
Flame Breath, and tried to catch the 2-frame, but that forward tilt is going to take it from center stage. Bowser at such a high percent.
Yeah, honestly, Game & Watch has to. He's ranking up some damage, but Game & Watch might have to play a little bit more defensively just because he's such a high percent for Bowser kill.
Yeah, Bowser's one of those characters where a player like Blaze who's so patient, but at the same time, if you just kind of sit back, Bowser really can't do much. And here we're seeing some projectiles coming out. Doing pretty well.
Honestly, Game & Watch is standing his ground.
Doing so much with these up airs. How is he able to get away? Such a big character. Finally getting down to stage, getting the up B, getting stage control, going for that down B again, not quite doing it, and the up tilt is going to take it. Wow.
The roll into stage.
That was a good, close game.
I enjoyed that, yeah.
Down to the last stock. BlazeX can take it out.
That's true. I mean, that was really, exciting to see from RMC, to be honest. I mean, I like to see more of the Game & Watch, considering that Mew kind of...
No, well, Mew... this is a bit of a worse matchup, I think, the Inkling for Game & Watch. And Mew probably a player who has a lot of experience against it. Doing great. Did better against the Bowser, but, I mean, Blaze, so good, even with such a bad matchup. Really pulling it through. And still has one stock. Going to try to do as much damage as possible.
Yeah. I mean, from that match, what I noticed is that Mr. Game Watch, he did, land his hits, and he did try engaging and stuff, but he just couldn't keep it going, and then Bowser would just overpower him, and it's just... He's such a light character,
Oh, yeah. And, oh, my God. I would have loved to see that forward smash connect. On that. He knew he was going to go for a neutral get up. It just didn't get the timing quite right.
That would have been so fun
I mean, dead at, I think, 44.
Yep.
Just completely like.
And it's on that edge of the stage, like it's over.
Yeah, edge of stage.
It's over.
Bowser, he also was at a high percent, so he had like a little extra rage for the knockback. It would have been something else, but I'm pretty happy with how it went down anyways.
Same.
Blaze taking first off. We're going to see what the response is going to be right after a short break. And we're going to see a Robin from the other side.
Oh, wow, another Robin. Imagine if we got the Lucy.
Yeah, you know,
Lucy Ditto.
assuming Blaze doesn't go in 3-stock here, it would be really fun to see the Ditto. Now, in a different character, so we're going to have to try to figure out who it is that... oh, Blaze, I know for a fact Blaze doesn't have taunts on his stick, so usually the way that you do it is you taunt on the top platform as a way to like say let's go.
Yep.
Blaze turned off taunts on his control scheme for like jump and stuff like that, so when he's mashing out of some certain moves he can mash faster.
Side beam.
That's why we saw a teabag there.
All these projectiles and just the fact that Bowser's such a big character, it's not looking very good, but I feel like I don't know.
You just got to take one. I mean,
Yeah.
really, even if you don't, you've still done your job. You took 3,
Yeah.
and you give your team, importantly, the counter pick, right? Because then now your team gets to see, oh, it's a Robin.
Robin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and catches with an up smash. Still at 58%.
Wow.
We're going to see how much extra credit he can get on.
And Bowser might be able just to live for another stock just because of how beefy he is. I mean, BlazeX is really utilizing those side Bs very well. And
Yeah,
the projectiles don't seem to phase him.
Yeah, we're going to see how... I think no matter how defensively he plays, 141, he's going to want to take the stack really fast. Maybe go for another one of those huge forward smashes on the ledge. If you can find a position in which that would be possible. Going for another one. Wow, 70% definitely in range. Are we going to see... Oh, no, I knew the smash attack was coming, and it did not matter. BlazeX going to take another one.
BlazeX is just...
Another one.
Oh.
Another... Oh, okay, well.
Oh, well.
Another one, except this time it's BlazeX's stock getting
Another
taken.
one for RMC, I guess.
But, I mean, BlazeX, wow. 2 stocks there from a Robin who...
Wow.
Who do we think the Robin was from last time? There was the Sora, the... What are they? Wait, no, the Ridley.
The Ridley, the Sora, the King K.
The King K. Rule.
Yeah.
So which one of those characters do you think it was? We really have no way of knowing.
I don't know. If I had to guess, maybe like...
I'd say the King K. Rule.
The King K, yeah.
Yeah, that would be my guess. But...
I feel like they had a lot of heavy characters. They had to, like, you know...
Yeah, tone it down a little bit.
You have to balance
Take
it.
Slim, hit the gym.
Yeah.
They were afraid of all the combo-heavy characters.
Yeah.
Of course, leading off with Bowser, I'm sure they're sitting there like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. But
you know what I hope USF does? I hope Lucida is like, let me take on this Robin.
yeah, no, wants to get the mirror match. That's definitely something.
The Robin Ditto would be awesome.
That would be a lot of fun to see. Are we gonna see it?
I hope so. Honestly, I feel like USF, like, you know, knowing them, I feel like they would. They might.
If she really wanted to do it, they would give it to her for sure.
Yeah.
I know she's up for it.
No,
She said she had a good nap today. Is that? Am I leaking the team chats? Is that
Well, she's ready. I think she should do it.
No, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're off to hang on. Let's think about the stocks now. It is 9 stocks for USF, down to 7. Yeah, so 2 stock advantage, which honestly is not
so far off.
No, not so far off at all. I think they were in a much stronger position last time, of course, having Mew.
Yeah.
It's who came off to a blazing fast start. Maybe BlazeX not so. BlazeX also came to a great start. Not quite the same. Didn't quite take 2 people out all on his own.
Yeah.
Standards. I don't think he can be really faulted for that.
Yeah.
But. Yeah, I really hope we don't see Mew come back in just now. Like I don't, you know, he had his chance. He can anchor if we really need, but
I think putting him last is what they probably would have done in case of anything.
Yeah,
like the last man standing could probably do it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, and also I think Minimax is more than capable. I mean, we saw that last time. Like
that's true. That is very true.
5 out of 6 thruppers. We gotta keep count of other characters with their most common kill moves. I think BlazeX had a couple up smashes. He had the down B. That was awesome.
That was pretty cool.
I really enjoyed watching that.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, from the smash I've seen, like just playing the game, always seeing those like clutch moves are really cool.
Yeah, I think Mew's most common would have been like roller, you get grounded, and then up smash.
Up smash, roller, up smash. Yeah.
That's so.
They just have such power kill moves. Like
no, yeah. I mean the Inkling one as well. So many people love to complain about that. And honestly, if I wasn't watching as a USF fan, I probably wouldn't be the most thrilled. You know, watching my characters die to that. That was something that I noticed. Like they were really trying hard to like avoid towards the end, but he has other options. Is the thing.
Yeah.
Whereas you know, Minimax Fi, he's a little linear. We determined. I know he was very clear when we were talking the other day, but. Now that I'm on stream, I just kind of I kind of want to flame him.
That
was 5 out of 6. Yeah.
The 6th time he didn't make it up to himself. He didn't do it.
He back aired.
Yeah. But you know, if it works out, it works out.
No, definitely. I mean, it's one of those things where even when you know it's coming and you just saw oh wow. My teammate, my good friend, just lost 3 stocks in a row to Thrupper.
Oh, there's no escaping.
But it doesn't matter because he has so many good like moves that combo straight into it. He's got the down throw into up air into that. He's got the nair.
That's what I admire about me brawler players because they create the moveset themselves.
Oh
And
yeah.
I think it's
You don't
like,
have to use Thrupper.
You don't. You don't.
Imagine how bad that would be for him if he didn't have that.
No, that's like his. That's like his thing. But that's just like the cool part of it is that like he can just coin that for himself, and the way that he made his character is just so.
Yeah, and I've
So
seen
funny.
a few different options from him. I'm a big fan of the flip kick as well because it gives.
Oh,
you don't think
yeah.
that Mii Brawler has like a lot of mobility options, but then
The flip kick.
all of a sudden, how's he up there? And that's what he does a lot in a way to stall out invincibility frames as the thing goes on. But we are going into match. Who did USF bring out? And it is not Lucia. It is going to be Wiccan.
Yay! Piranha Plant's always so fun to watch. Not fun to go against though.
It's one of those things where USF is said to have Piranha Plant has been classified as an endangered, or not an endangered, a dominant species, invasive species. Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
We have, I think, we had like 6 in bracket. Usually we have 4, and then we had 2 new people playing Piranha Plant, and it was like, oh my god, what's happening right now? Wiccan, arguably the strongest of them all, going to come out really strong here. I love to watch him play the way that he traps players, especially similar to the way Mew does.
Yeah, I'm a big sucker for campy characters who are able to like create distance between their opponents. I just think it looks satisfying. I think it does take a lot of skill to predict where other people are going to go.
I know you're very sad that Wiccan's not playing.
Isabel?
Yeah.
She's my goat, but I mean, I love Piranha Plant almost as much as I love Isabel.
I'm a big fan of.
Oh,
there we
wow.
go. Wow, down tilt into the back air. That was a crazy option. Only taking 30%. Wiccan cleaning up really, really well.
I mean, I think it was just so difficult for Robin to disengage for anything that Wiccan was doing, only because like his projectiles just were not enough.
Yeah,
like,
he was covering so much of the stage.
Yeah.
Piranha Plant is one of those characters that like.
He doesn't look big, but he's pretty.
Yeah,
he's pretty
and he's
big.
a heavyweight. Classified is hard to move around, but you know when you have a mastery, let's say, well, we'll do a little bit of applaudance to Wiccan there, who really made it look easy. I think against a character like, and we know from watching before, like, that's a good player. You know.
Yeah. Truly.
So what's left? We're going to see. Well, it depends on if we're right and the K rule is no longer on the table. We have the Ridley, and we have, the Sora.
I think the Sora.
I think it has to be a Sora.
Yeah, the Sora was like one of RMC's like most top like characters. That
I thought so too. That looked the most promising from game 1.
Yeah.
Also, probably has a good matchup. Although, I don't know. Piranha Plant. I don't know if technically DLC. It's like half DLC privilege. You know, it doesn't really. I don't think it counts. Ridley, you know, I'm a big fan of the Ridley pick. Not quite DLC privilege.
No.
Big boy gets hit a lot by the spike ball. That's the questions that they're going to have to ask amongst themselves on the team right now.
Yeah.
And what they decide, we're going to find out right after this break. We were wrong.
Oh.
It was not the K-roll that switched off. Maybe it was the Ridley. And we are immediately going to see the K-roll come in and just sit there. Wicked has all the stocks.
Oh,
He's back. A little scare tactic there. I don't think that was it.
I think he made him just or something.
I don't think I was
I don't know.
lagging in the brain, perhaps. Well, that's rude. I don't know. That's not what I mean. But already Wicked coming off so strong, getting that side B just gonna miss, and oh no, the low floor of Kalos throwing off and forcing him to take his stock a little bit early. He was already at such a high percent that I don't feel like it was quite a robbery per se, but definitely unfortunate.
And it's just the way that Wicked uses Matsui is just unavoidable for King K. I mean, he's just so fat. It's just Matsuis are just kind of off the Josh.
Oh boy. Yeah, he's winning all of these little mini interactions. All of these projectiles just seem to magnetize onto him. Not a very mobile character. That's not what King K. Rool is known for.
No,
And
not at all.
immediately whiffing the grab, getting back air for his trouble, but still living.
Good DI though.
Yeah, still living good DI.
It's not looking too good for King K unless he can pull something up. But Wicked just has such good spacing. He's looking. Oh, wait, that might be it. Oh, no.
Not quite. Wicked has good enough match that he was never going to get a kill move off of that, but that back air, though, getting a lot of use for the Wicked. Going to take him down to his last stock already.
Yeah, creating space with the smoke. He's trying to get an easy in. It's just hard for King K to combat that, especially with his crown. There's not much he can do.
Space that dashing brilliantly, getting the grab into a little bit more. Trying to charge up some poison cloud there. K-Rool just does not want to fight, does not want to scrap, just kind of sit back. But that is not possible on the down B. Okay, I did not think that was going to kill.
Yeah.
So it didn't end up being that close. That was a crazy kill screen though.
Oh,
And
but
wow,
Tui still
that
hits.
Patui still going to hit. And
Oh,
the counter getting him off the bounce. This is going to be
no.
grab 140 now off stage. Can we see anything come out? Just need one good strong hit from either side, really. K-Rool getting the down throw, mashing.
Oh, no.
What a mash coming out, but the oh wow, nice live.
I'm sorry, but no one's like, this is very back and forth. No one's
Yeah, no, definitely. And now that we've gone down to this last stock, last hit, neither person wants to lose this up throw. Is that going to do it? No, Kalos has such a high ceiling. K-Rool, such a heavy character. Wow, Patui, he's going to live. That's unbelievable. Off of the bounce, Patui not doing as much, and oh my goodness, completely whipping, but the back throw in is not. Okay, it's an up throw.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be back throw.
No, I think up throw is.
It didn't even have a kill screen. I have no idea. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah,
that was just so ridiculous once they both got to hyper sense.
Yeah, that last stop
A lot
was
of
something.
a lot of back and forth, but
A lot of
it
back
is
and forth.
it is Wiccan who ultimately gets the 3 stock.
Mm-hmm.
He's taken 4 now. And Piranha Plant, I mean, it's something that you got to learn. You know, at USF we got a lot of different Piranha Plants.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not so much the case in other places. I think it's a very uncommon pick.
Really? I think Piranha Plant's pretty popular.
I mean, I like Piranha Plant, but I don't play Piranha Plant. There's a difference.
That's true. That's true. I don't know.
Some people have a pocket.
I just wish we saw more of RMC and how they would like utilize it, like the counter.
Yeah.
King K's counter. I don't know if maybe that could have.
Yeah, for some of the projectiles, some of the you know, also like the down Bs that caught K-Rool would have been an interesting thing to see. Now for the last pick, I'd imagine it's the Sora. I don't think the Sora would have picked Robin after last match.
Probably the Sora.
Probably wanted to save it for the rear.
Yeah.
However, a mountain to climb with 9 stocks to 3.
True.
So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if they can get through Wiccan, and if so, Wiccan doesn't even have to win. You know, you just got to take a stock, 2 stocks, maybe 1 stock probably. You're gonna want to take 2, just to make things nice, clean, and simple. But knowing Wiccan, knowing this team, they're gonna feel confident that he can go in and finish the job.
Yeah, I think they're at a good mental right now, and it's just, I mean, it's just that. Oh gosh, that last stock was just so funny. I'm sorry.
No, I know.
But it's just Piranha Plant. It's just so hard to escape from. You know.
Yeah, I mean when you don't have that kind of like a lot of experience with a character like that, not knowing, you know, how to deal with Patui in particular.
Yeah,
that's what I'm especially going to call out,
thing.
because it felt like all of those neutral Bs were catching.
Yeah.
All of them.
All of them. It's like RMC couldn't
Yeah, and of
in
course
this one.
that's partially a character matchup issue. With a
That's
character like
true.
K. Rool, what do
K.
you?
Rool is just on a bigger
It's
side.
really difficult.
So
With Sora, imagining it is still the Sora, a lot more floaty.
a lot more mobility.
Pretty
I believe.
So we'll
Yeah,
also some ranged options. So he doesn't have to get caught. I mean, of
that's
course,
true.
K. Rool also had ranged options, but very slow. So
Yep.
we're gonna find out whether they are able to bring the Sora in and how that fares right after this break. And the break is not going to be that long after all. And
Zelda.
yeah, we're
Wow.
see a brand new pick over from RMC.
I'm excited. I mean, I think this might be more of a better matchup for RMC just because of the flag.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see a lot of that come out, I believe, on Fatui.
Yeah.
I actually do like this pick here, just something that's a little bit different. Maybe it's something that they're not as familiar with as
Yeah.
normal. Also, I believe the way that the rules work is that with the rosters, it's totally possible if they have more than 4 people playing, between rounds, you can just switch it up.
Yeah.
So not necessarily we're missing the Ridley and the Sora. It's not necessarily the same person that was playing somebody who was a Zelda main. Of course, as I say that, Wiccan doing really, really well to get that first stock. I do like the Zelda pick though.
Zelda
Trying
pick's
something
really good.
different that I think does a little bit better into our team. Of course, with so much, such a mountain to climb, as I said before. Really hard to see it get through, especially with that stock taken from Wiccan early.
I do think that the Zelda pick is good, but I think Wiccan's also just kind of utilizing the fact that the Zelda is not as patient as before. I mean, the Zelda is usually utilizing the fireball, the knight, and everything.
There you
but
go.
It's just, I feel like
Equalizes it in the
Yeah.
context of this one game. Of course, you also have 2 more people warmed up and ready in the back. And Wiccan already, wow, what a combo coming in the strings, getting disrupted by that up B. I
Yeah.
really would have loved to see if Fatui connects into that, but really getting out of that really well. Wow, that back air wouldn't have killed, but that's a strong move.
I think Wiccan's just trying to go for a little bit more camping off ledge, but the Zelda can't really, reach out.
Yeah, and he's Wiccan not really feeling the pressure here for sure. I'll tell you that much.
I think Wiccan's kind of adapting though to how the Zelda plays. I mean, dodging the fireball.
No, absolutely. Seeing there, catching the knight with the dash attack, knowing that it wouldn't be able to get out and hit him in time. Ooh, and does get caught by that knight. Perhaps something that Zelda going for a ledge trap there, not going to work. But once again, that fireball, Wiccan really a pro player with more linear recovery. Zelda really thriving in this instance.
Yeah.
Gets dash attack, is keeping things super, super even. I mean, if we wanted to see something from RMC, I think they would have to, take the stuff from Wiccan and then take the last pretty cleanly.
Yeah.
Wiccan only needs 1 back air or some other kill move. Up throw, not quite going to do it yet.
I mean, the Zelda pick was just such a turnaround. I mean,
Ooh, and there we go. I do think that this has been a lot closer than we saw from things in Game 1, but that up air is going to equalize this stock count. And, I hate to say it early, but this is... it's looking pretty good for USF in terms of the whole set, let's just say.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna give props to RMC for this though. I mean, the way that they're kind of spacing out Wiccan is just.
Yeah, they're definitely keeping it a lot closer against a very good player. We just saw him do extremely well against the previous person, and Wiccan is going to go for the forward smash is just going to end it. Ending the game, ending the match, and ending the set.
I forget how strong Piranha Plant can be.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was a little bit of a little bit of poor DI on the part of Zelda,
probably,
but I don't think at that point I'm not sure if it really mattered.
Yeah, but that was actually a really fun game to watch. I mean, I love the Zelda pick. Definitely, at first they were getting a little bit more aggressive with the Zelda, which I think Wiccan was kind of picking up on. But then as the match progressed, it seemed like the Zelda was really taking those fights like off stage.
Yeah,
Like,
just wasn't
ledge
enough
jumping,
in the
yeah.
end. But taking 2 stocks, like, in the miniature battle, well, not the end of the world, but when we were seeing such big swings all in USF's favor and pretty much all the other fights, it was
Yeah.
a little bit too much to bear. So
Mhm.
really, really great start for our team.
Yep.
I'm really so excited to see more USF Gold Smash
I am
in the
too.
future. We're gonna see some crazy matches. We're already starting our playoff charge. So we'll hope to continue that next week.
Yep.
And thank you so much for watching. I'm Benjamin,
I'm Sophia.
and we are going to close it there. Go Bulls!